Javota Davis could be prevented from traveling to Paris Olympics to support Team United States. That's the latest news in the world of boxing. And with this news, I'm welcoming you to Game of Games, the sports talk show with Samuel Lex and YK. This is a favorite show. This is a place where we'll give you everything that is happening in the world of sports. My name is Ogutonomaya, popularly known as Samuel. Of course, with me, you are seeing on the screen Lex Botini, and YK is also joining us. But I don't know what is happening to Instagram this evening. I don't know what it is. But firstly, I want to welcome Odeyemi Olayinka. YK, how are you doing?
I'm good. Good evening, people.
Wow. How has been your day so far?
Yeah, we thank God.
Wow, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, on the screen you are seeing Lex Botini. You are seeing Lex Botini, but I will do the program like that. Lex, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm alright. It's good to be here again.
How has been your day so far too?
Not bad. Can't complain.
Wow, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, this will be an interesting program. Okay? We're going to go on that short break. But before we go on that short break, I quickly want to give to you the talking point for today's program. We'll be talking about we'll be reviewing the game that happened between Netherlands and England. I think that was on Wednesday. We'll also be previewing the finals between Spain and England. We'll also talk about the Copa America and the game that happened between Uruguay and Colombia. You know, on Wednesday because of our time, we couldn't review the match, but today we'll be reviewing that match on the show. We'll be reviewing the match on the show. All right. Before we go on that short break, let me quickly give to you all the news that is coming up in the world of transfers. Marseille have agreed a deal to sign Manchester United forward Mason Greenwood on a permanent transfer. So Marseille has agreed to sign Mason Greenwood on a permanent transfer. YK, on this show, you are a Manchester United correspondent on this show. What are you going to say about that news?
Well, for Greenwood, it is what it is.
Wow.
As a footballer, he's a great talent. And his efficiency was matching his talent before he missed it.
I agree with you.
With what football is today, the talent of Greenwood should be in excess of 80 million euro transfer.
Fantastic. Wow.
But with the misdeed, that affected the price. But his talent is undeniable.
Exactly. I agree with you.
For him, going to Marseille in France, Marseille is such a big team.
Exactly.
I think other than Lyon and PSG, I think Marseille should be the third in line. So to restart his career properly in a permanent team, because we all know that he was on loan with Getafe last season. But now, he's on permanent stay with Marseille. So I think he will do well over there and prove why Manchester United they held him in high esteem.
Exactly. Fantastic. And also, I also read in the news that Lazio are also interested in his signature. But well, it is what it is. So, Mr. Greenwood will maybe today or tomorrow, possibly next week, the deal will be made official. All right, Joshua Jeski is set for medical at Manchester United after the club agreed a deal with Bologna to sign the Bologna forward. Next, what are you going to say about that? Though I should be asking YK. You know, YK is a Manchester United correspondent, but Joshua Jeski is set to go on the medical with to sign for Manchester United. So what are you going to say about that? He's a forward, by the way. Lex.
I personally, I'm not supposed to wish anything Manchester United well, but I've seen this guy play. I saw some of his clips. I saw how confident this guy is on and off the ball. This guy is super confident, and I can tell you that he's for sure a talent. He's a good acquisition for Manchester United, and it seems since the beginning of iNews, since iNews has taken over and they are starting to take reins in certain aspects of the club, I think they've started making quality decisions, in my opinion. So, and I have no doubt that this guy is going to turn out to be a good one. Although I still believe that's taking us a little back to the Mason Greenwood issue. I still believe that Manchester United could have done better with Mason Greenwood, in my opinion, and that's not my opinion. Just like I said earlier on this show sometimes ago, I feel like Manchester United did not really do well when it comes to Mason Greenwood. They knew this guy has the talent. They knew this is someone who has every talent to shine anywhere in any club. His stock was rising, his price was rising, and he was matching it with proper consistency. But then what happened? And it seems unforgivable to Manchester United. And here we are today. I wish him well. I hope his talent does not go down the drain like the likes of Ben Alpha, Bojan Krikic, and the likes that we know they have talent and they will not fulfill it.
Fantastic. These are the news. These are the latest news in the world of transfer. But before we go to that short break, let me quickly give us the latest news in the world of cricket. Okay, let me quickly give us the latest news in the world of cricket. James Anderson was given an emotional guide of honor by both set of players and led his side back to the dressing room after their win over West Indies. Wow, fantastic. What a great player. And guess what? He's signing out with a victory. He's retiring with a victory for his team. He's a fantastic player as far as cricket is concerned. And he's retiring on a high. We wish him all the best after retirement. Also, when we start the show, we bring to you the news about Javonta Davis. Javonta Davis is a 29-year-old and is currently on a probation after being jailed last year for a hit and run that took place in Baltimore in 2020, and this restricts him from traveling abroad. Javonta Davis, I beg your pardon, is a boxer, a United States boxer. So because of the case he has, he's not going to travel with although he's not going there to perform. He's just going to cheer the team United States up on the upcoming Paris Olympics that will be happening later this month. Okay, so these are the few news that is happening in the world of sports, cricket, and boxing, respectively. I will be going on that short break. When we come back, I'll be asking Lex and YK some interesting questions. Don't go nowhere.
Jonas Concept. At Jonas Concept, we are expert in installation of steelwork, carport, car cover, collapsible, automated reversion tap, panel mesh, handrail, and flower pot spray. You can contact us on this following number: 090-5734-9791, or follow us on YouTube or subscribe to our YouTube at Jonas Concept. Jonas Concept, expert in installation of steelwork.
Game of Games, a sports talk show. Life on Instagram at Game of Games. For your in-depth analysis in sports, join Sir Mayor, Lex, and YK. Life on Instagram every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. You can follow us on our social media platforms, youtube.com GameOfGames25 and on tiktok.com GameOfGames. Game of Games, a sports talk show.
Welcome back from that show. This is your favorite show, Game of Game, a sports talk show with Samuel, Lex, and YT. Alright, before we go on that short break, like I said earlier, I said I'll be asking the guys a simple question. Just don't panic, Lex. Don't panic, YK. Alright? Okay. Lex. I want to ask you a simple question, Lex. It's a simple question. Don't panic. What position did you think your team, Liverpool, what position do you think your team, Liverpool, needs to improve or needs to strengthen next season?
Defensive midfield. Okay, defensive midfield, another attacker, then another central defender.
So, which players would you prefer to fill in all
in the defensive midfield? I honestly prefer Ugarte, but I think he's going to Manchester United. That's fine. In defense, I think Lenioro is not a bad idea because he's young, but I think he's too costly. He's too costly in my opinion. Honestly, Lenioro is 8 years old. We have a 19-year-old who has grown with the team this past season. So I don't see any reason why the team should spend a fortune on an 18-year-old that is not proven in the league. Then in attack, let me check. In attack, I really do not have anybody touted, but those are the areas that Liverpool needs to strengthen: defensive midfield, central defense, and I think they need a backup goalkeeper too if this decides to leave.
Okay. All right. YK, are you there?
Yeah.
So what position do you think Manchester United needs to strengthen or improve in the coming season?
Before I move to Manchester United, let me quickly chip this in for Lex.
Okay.
I think Liverpool needs to have a very good left back. I don't think Robertson is really up to it again. He still has the quality still there, but the energy that he used to have is not there again. Then they need a not even backup now. Just let me say, not ordinary backup. They need a very good right wing to deputize or replace Mo Salah.
I agree with you on that.
Salah is over 30 years now, and last season, though he still scored some goals, but we can see that some of his play is really gone. The pace, the decision making, maybe his mind is not in the game. I don't know, but the body of a 30-something years old guy will not be the same as when he was 20.
I agree with you. Yeah.
So I think they need a backup to deputize for Salah, and then so concerning Manchester United, some of the things we need will depend on the outgoing that will happen.
Okay.
Defensively, defensively, I think they would get rid of Lindelof.
Okay.
What about Maguire? Maguire.
What about me?
Huh?
What about midfield?
Yes, midfield. The midfield is okay, but Casemiro will go, Christian Eriksen will go, so Manuel Ugarte, and then to me, I think we can go for Manuel Locatelli as well.
Okay.
Of Juventus.
Okay.
Then in the forward aspect, we have 2 strikers now. And then the right wing, I think Sancho will leave, Pellistri will leave, Anthony, they should probably just give something as a gift. then they can go for Mo Kudus.
All right, fantastic. Michael, you are too funny. All right, fantastic. My second question before we dive into the main talking point for today's program, okay? YK, I'm saying with you, okay? Your best footballer that entertained you this century. I want to give you just one footballer that entertained you this century from year 2000 to this time.
All my friends know that I'm a serious Cristiano Ronaldo fan.
Wow.
But
I know.
But when it comes to entertainment, the ones that I am just in love with naturally, and that should be Neymar Jr.
Wow, Neymar. Wow, that's for you.
He's the darling to me.
Lex, what about you?
Honestly, that was my option. That was the only person that I had in mind when you asked that question. Because Neymar Jr. has everything the game is lacking right now. He has play, he has dribble, he's entertaining, he knows how. It's everything the game is lacking right now. The game has become too tactical. That free flowing part of the game has been cut out. So Neymar Jr. has gone, even in a team that was very tactical, a Barcelona team that wanted to retain possession. In fact, his teammate Xavi then had to say that he's disrespectful, like cannot disrespect players like that. So he's the one that did it for me, as far as I'm concerned.
Wow, for me, I am going for Ronaldinho. Hey, in fact, you agree with me that when Ronaldinho is playing against your team, you want the ball, you want the Barcelona team to pass to him anytime Barcelona are in possession of the ball. Ronaldinho is a fantastic player as far as I'm concerned, and he's very, very entertaining to watch.
There's no denying that fact. Honestly, it's just that we cannot go beyond one person, according to what you said.
Exactly.
If we were to go beyond one person, definitely Ronaldinho will make number 2 or number 3 at most. For anybody.
Okay. So now Lex and YK. Like YK, I'm also throwing this question to you. Are you telling me now that Neymar is more entertaining than Ronaldinho?
To me, I am not a type. I'm with you. To me, I'm not a type of guy that will feel nostalgia to the extent of not saying the truth.
Okay.
Ronaldinho was a very good player, obviously, but I cannot really say I really watched him in his prime.
Okay. I understand you.
But the little I saw of Ronaldinho, he was a very good player, very fantastic one.
Very good. Very
But
good.
but there is something about Neymar that he balanced the flair, the skills with the output. Currently, he is the highest goal scorer in the history of Brazil national team.
I know.
Where was Ronaldinho? See. The only thing that stood between Neymar and achieving the individual award Ronaldinho achieved was Cristiano Ronaldo and now Messi.
Exactly, I agree with you.
So, Neymar he came in the wrong generation.
All right.
I don't agree that he came in the wrong generation. I think he came in the generation he's supposed to come. The reason, also, I agree with the fact that we didn't see the most of Ronaldinho's prime because of our age and all of that, and that's fine, right? But I believe Ronaldinho played at a period where having flair, having skills, being able to emulate players was not an offense. It was part of the game. In fact, it was an integral part of the game. It was very important in the game. We want to see it. Everybody wants to see it. But when Neymar was doing it, there were limitations that even his own teammates had to be talking against him in that manner. And he was able to perform, just like YK said, he was able to balance that output with that flair.
I agree with you.
This is not to compare the two of them, but to me, Neymar still did it.
All right, fantastic. So Neymar is number one for both YK and Lex. But for me, my number one is still Ronaldinho. I love Ronaldinho.
You know, say you be ancient of this now.
He is 42. I'm 43.
YK, I'm a young guy. And then please don't mind YK. I beg, don't mind YK. All right. Oh God, we've really talked about a lot on the show, but Lex and YK, we really have like 5 minutes to end the show. Like seriously, we have like 5 minutes, and I told Lex in one of our programs, I think I said that 30 minutes is not enough for us. If you could remember, Lex.
Do you know why?
30 minutes is not that.
Do you know why?
Sponsorship.
Do you know why?
Sponsors. You said?
Do you know why?
Why?
Because the three of us, we are historians and we talk too much. Don't mind, but on the norm, YK, you agree with me that 30 minutes is not enough for us. It's not enough for this program. Sure.
For those that are watching us, online, we need sponsors to so that we can go for an hour. You understand? So
100%.
Alright, but we have like few minutes to end the show, but we need to talk about today's talking point. If we don't talk about today's talking point, I'm sure you guys will not forgive us. Okay? Lex and YK, I just want us to analyze today's talking point briefly, maybe like 30 seconds or 1 minute. You understand? So alright. So Lex, let us review the match that happened between Netherlands and England. It's not a breaking news, or it's not a news again that England won the match by 2-1. My credit is going to the manager. You understand? Lex, my credit is going to the manager, Gareth Southgate. For some people are expecting Roberto Martinez. If Cristiano Ronaldo is not performing on the field of play, just remove Cristiano Ronaldo. But for Gareth Southgate to have the boldness and to stand on his ground to stop Harry Kane and brought in Oli Watkins, you found out as Lex that it really pays in and see what really happened on that day. So what are you going to say about that match, Lex?
Okay, first of all, if you remember in the last episode of this program,
yes,
I said one or two things. Is either Gareth Southgate is a very, very lucky man. Is either he's very clueless but he's very lucky man, or he actually knows. You remember that?
I remember.
So far, we know Gareth Southgate has surpassed a lot of coaches in the history of English football. A lot of coaches. He has surpassed them, despite the fact that we really do not we don't like what we see on the pitch. But he has surpassed them in terms of results, in terms of knockout stages, in terms of goals scored, in terms of a lot of things that concerns the team. So the point remains that unless establish this fact that any manager that has a problem with subbing off a player that he thinks is not giving him the right results, that manager should retire from management. That manager has business managing anything, because if you cannot control your team, you have no business managing that. You understand? So I don't think it is kudos as such. I think it's just the way it should be for Southgate, and he was able to do it. That's perfect. That's fine. Now there were also some not so good events that happened. Just like fans will always talk. We know that. They felt like there were some injustices that happened during the match. Referees, all of these things, officiating and all of that. Regardless, what has happened, and England are in the final. Are they going to see through the final? That is left for us to see. And it will be interesting to see that the same England that will never give the chance, will now win this cup. Be interesting to see that. I really do not have a problem with them winning it, apart from the noise pollution that will happen. I don't have a problem with them winning, because anything that gets to the final definitely has a stake in the result, in the final. I mean, so kudos to them. Apparently they've done well. Maybe not with playing good or fancy football, but they've done well getting results, and they are in the finals. I don't wish them well. I don't wish them bad. But let's see what happens with the team.
Fantastic. I don't want us to waste much time on this topic, okay? On this talking point, okay? YK, let's quickly dive down to the second talking point, whereby we want to preview the final between Spain and England. Going into that finals, people will give Spain. People will say, "Oh, Spain, the Spanish team are the favorites of this competition." Okay, but looking at this English team, you will find out that they have their defense is solid. To me, you find out that the defense is solid. I'm talking about this English team. So, what's the take about this final, YK?
Okay. Let me start by saying Harry Kane, Southgate subbing Harry Kane.
Our time is past.
Okay, Southgate subbing Harry Kane and putting Watkins. There are two players that are above the game. Two players that are above the game. To me, now Messi and Ronaldo, no matter what they are playing, you can't sub them.
Of course. But
even if you want to stop them, If you want to study, who are you bringing in? See, they sold Hurricane and brought in Watkins that scored over 20 goals last season. That's not a downgrade.
I know. I agree with you.
Okay, if you sub Ronaldo from Portugal, who are you bringing in? That clown, that clown. What is his name? Ramos. I beg. Shift. Now let's talk about the final. The final is two teams. They reach the final and they deserve to win. Anybody that wins definitely deserves to win. But I can't say. England team has a solid defense because from their group stage to the final, I don't think they've really faced that top team that Spain faced.
But they are winning.
Exactly, they are winning. But you said their defense is strong. That is what I'm trying to.
I know.
Say.
Yeah. I said that.
Spain has faced Italy. They faced Germany. They faced France. Italy was the defending champion. France, very strong team. Germany, the host. So, I can't really say their defense is strong because they still need to prove it to Spain that they have a very strong defense. Because we know in possession football, Spain will kill them.
Of course, I know.
So, but they still have the chance because they have the players, and I wish them well.
All right. Fantastic. Lex is not wishing England well. YK is wishing them well. I am personally.
I'm wishing Spain well.
Anybody can win. That's what I'm about to say. That I'm wishing both Spain and England. I'm wishing them well. Okay. All right. Because of our time, because of our time, I don't think we'll be able to talk about today's talking point. But let me just go briefly. Let me just go through it. I mean, the third talking point: Uruguay, Colombia. Colombia won the match by a goal to nil. And after that match, there was a serious fight between Darwin Núñez and the fans. You know, but a story later came out that Darwin Núñez was trying to protect his family members that came to watch the match on the field that day. And after a while, I mean, in the afternoon yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, I think the UEFA body the COPA American body has tried to they want to sanction Darwin Núñez. So in the coming week or in coming days, we'll get to know the latest news on that thing that happened yesterday. Okay, Lex and YK, I want to say a very big thank you to you guys. Very big thank you to you guys for joining me on the show this evening. Okay, Lex, thank you very much. YK, are you there?
Peace out, guys.
Thank you very much, YK.
Please, we need sponsors. We need subscribers, viewers. Please, please.
Thank you very much. YK, of course, you heard that from YK. We need sponsors, we need subscribers. So please subscribe to our channel. God bless you. Until we see you again next Monday by His grace. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. Thank you, Lex. Thank you, YK, once again. Bye-bye.